The following program is a 20 East Media Network LLC presentation. Please hit the like button and enjoy the show. Thank you.
This is The Truth, and this is 20 East Media Network LLC production. All rights reserved. This is The Truth, and this is 20 East Media Network LLC production. All rights reserved. This is The Truth, and this is 20 East Media Network LLC. Respect, Edward, respect everybody else who gonna come in, and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you hit that hit that notification button. I got several stories here, but this one right here is really kind of going to hit home. It kind of going to make you wonder what's really going on. This story really going to make you going on. This per Atlanta Black Star. Its title goes as "A Warrant for What?" Black man arrested for stalking, harassing cop after obtaining body camera footage of those same cops harassing him for almost 2 years and posting it online. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that just in case y'all didn't hear that. A black man was arrested for stalking, harassing cops because he obtained body cam video footage of those same cops harassing him for 2 years and posting it online. What what are we coming to in this day and age? What are we coming to this day and age? When when you out in public, there's cameras everywhere. It doesn't matter who you are. It don't matter what kind of work you do. You are being recorded. You can record somebody in public. You can record somebody in public. You can record cops. You can record MMS. You can record firefighter. God, they are civil servant to the community. Let me get to the story. Let me get to the story. After almost 2 years of what a black man named Christian Mobley says has been stalking and harassment for Arkansas police, pulling him over multiple times and arrested him. Respect, Simply Deep. Yeah, long time no see. Tell me what you think about this, Simply Deep. Okay, let me start over. After almost 2 years of what a black man named Christian Mobley says has been stalking and harassment for Arkansas police, pulling him over multiple times, and arresting him on frivolous charges, and he works his job as a pizza delivery driver. Several cops from the same department are now claiming to be the victim, accusing Mobley of harassing and stalking them. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Cops been pulling this man over for over 2 years for frivolous charges, and they claiming that he is harassing and stalking them. Make that make sense? Yeah, they bored. Yeah. And this all began after he began requesting body cam footage from the Jonesboro Police Department from his multiple detainment and posted the videos online in an attempt to hold them accountable. Okay, I get it. I get his point. And you keep pulling me on multiple times for something while doing my job, and I posted online. How they harassing you? I try to hold you accountable. That why I keep trying to tell people. That why some of my story I be telling you is all about accountability. See, people do not want to have accountability, especially some police officers. They don't want to. They do not want. They do not want to be held accountable. Like some women, they don't take accountability for their actions. Some men do not take accountability for their actions. But when you put them on Front Street, when you put that evidence out there that what they've been doing, they didn't want to say you harassing them and stalking them. That's what I'm saying. Why stop and harass him? I'm going. Let me keep going. The kicker was when a police accountability YouTube channel named Random Patriot posted a 25-minute video on April 8, highlighting Mobley's problematic encounter with local police since June of 2023. Okay, let's continue. Mobley was arrested at his workplace the following day by a Craig Head County Sheriff's deputy on a warrant accusing him of stalking the Jonesboro cops. He ended up spending 8 hours in jail. Make that make sense? 8 hours in jail for stalking? Respect Renrock. And these cops been harassing him because he put their image on social media to try to hold him accountable for what they were doing to him. That don't make no sense to me. That do not make no sense to me why they did that. If you don't want to be stalked or harassed because of man that you was harassing constantly, as for the body cam footage and posting it, shouldn't that tell you don't stalk and harass the person? Don't that should tell you stop harassing the person? See, on our record from Craighead County shows that Mobley is facing 8 counts of stalking in the 3rd degree and 8 counts of harassment in the 3rd degree, both of which are misdemeanors. The 8 victims listed in the case are all Jonesboro police officers. The 8 victims are police officers. Let me get that straight. 8 Jonesboro police officers says this man has been stalking and harassing them because he put footage online of them harassing him. Okay. Make that make sense. And the 8 names are Luke Lane, David Stewart, Ennis Stirs, Bruce Wright, Mike Hart, Trevor, Mike Bush, and Stephen McDaniel. Them are the 8 officers. At least 5 of those officers are named in a video posted on Mobley's YouTube channel, Jonesboro Police. Can't pronounce that last word. Who have been involved in his many traffic stops, including Lane, Stewart, Wright, and Hart. Doppler appears in an 11-second video showing Mobley walking up to him while sitting in his patrol car, asking him his name. The cop replied, Trevor. The other 2 cops listed as victims, Bush and McDaniel, are not mentioned by name in the caption, but they are listed as Jonesboro police officer on the site. Governor salaries. Atlanta Blessed Star reached out to Mobley for a comment, but he has not yet responded. Watch the video below to see the Fuse traffic stop included his latest arrest for stalking and harassing the same officer who was harassing and stalking him. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture? I'm finna read why he requested the body cam video and why he posted them online. Okay? Here we go. It all started on June 27, 2023 when Stewart pulled over Mobley because one of his brake lights was not working. They ordered him out of the car to search him, telling him it was a high drug traffic. Okay. I got a brake light out. Okay. All that officer had to do is tell him to get it fixed. Who cares it's a high drug traffic area? It doesn't matter. That still don't give you you do not have no reasonable articulate suspicions that he was delivering anything or got anything on him. Because all you had to tell him to get the brake light fixed, give him a warning, or give him the ticket, let him go on his merry way. That's all you had to do. Yeah, he had to search his car, but the stores asked to search the car, but Mobley refused, which is his constitutional right. But the cop apparently took it as a insult because they have been targeting him ever since. Boy, they butthurt because people know their rights. Some cops are butthurt that people know their constitutional right. It's sad though, ain't it? It's sad. It's sad when you know your constitutional right and they get butthurt about it. And guess what that cop did? He called for backup and for a police dog to sniff around the car, but the dog detected no drugs, and Mobley was allowed to leave with a citation for not wearing a seatbelt and a warning for the brake light. Wait a minute. You put him over for a brake light. Then he probably took out the seatbelt because the car was stopped. It was in park. See, what people don't know is that you don't supposed to be at a traffic stop no longer it takes for you to give you a citation. And don't tell them how long it took for that dog to get them to bring the dog to sniff around his car. And a drug sniffing dog is not reliable. Cause say that cop was mad at you, whatever, and his partner was down with it. He can say that dog pointing at something, whatever. Right? Court records show he pleaded guilty to the seatbelt violation, paying a $45 fine. The video from the second encounter is from March 3rd, 2024. It shows Stu pulling him over for unspecified reason, although he can be heard inside his car telling another officer that Mobley stopped suddenly in front of him, causing him to slam on brakes, resulting in all his personal effects from his car seat, including his phone, ended up on the car floor. But the video posted doesn't show that. Instead, it shows Stu walking up to him with his hand on his gun, then detaining him for about 20 minutes before allowing him to leave. There is nothing from that date in his court file that showed he was cited for anything. See, that's why he posted. Now you see why he was posting these stuff online to try to hold these cops accountable. But when he was trying to hold them accountable, now they want to try to put a warrant out for him, arrest him for stalking and harassing the police officer who was stalking and harassing him. Mobley wasn't doing nothing wrong. Then check this out. 3 months later, June 5th, 2024, Mobley was pulled over again, this time by Jonesboro police officer Lane. He was accused of driving without insurance, which Mobley said was false, as the car was a rental. Wait a minute. False, no insurance, rental car. Okay. He probably had the car in the shop trying to get it fixed. He was not cited but detained for almost 15 minutes. That's a harassment. That's a harassment by the police officer themselves. See, these are the type of cops we do not need on the streets. How you gonna keep harassing somebody over and over and over again? How you gonna keep harassing the same person over and over again? Cause your buddy got mad because this guy knew his rights? Cause you got mad because he put the body cam footage, you recorded the body cam footage and put it online to hold y'all accountable? Yeah, 3 months after that, on October 28, 2024, Mobley was handcuffed and detained after approaching the cop to ask him question accused of trespassing. Mobley complained that he was leaving after being told to do so, and the officer detained him instead of letting him leave. Video shows the officer then soliciting a manager from the property to have Mobley barred from the premises. Okay. If the manager, if you own anybody private property and they ask you to leave, and you leave, and the police show up and they hinder you for leaving, they cannot get you for trespass because they got to give you an opportunity to leave. They didn't give him an opportunity to leave. So, and another thing the cops can't do, he can't go solicit to the manager or anybody in there that got authority to bar him from the premises. They cannot do that. That is illegal. That's not legal at all. I don't care what state you live in. The following month, on November 24, 2024, he was pulled over again in front of his job. Papa John's accused of making a right turn without signaling for 100 feet. However, that was also allowed according to the YouTube police accountability site, like Luster, which also reported on the harassment against him and compared the video to Google Maps showing he had turned on his signal at least 200 feet before making the turn into his job. Boy, they want to play victim. The cops want to play victim now because he outed them out on social media. Then he was pulled over. He then began obtaining the body and dash cam videos from police. Posted his video on December the 6th and the second on December 9th of last year. He was pulled over again on December 20th while delivering pizza for Papa John. He was accused of making an illegal turn and detained for more than 10 minutes for being released with a citation. I'm gonna ask y'all, who is harassing who? Who is harassing and stalking who? Is he harassing and stalking the police officer by posting this stuff online, or the police officer was harassing and stalking him live and living color? That's what I want to know. And he was released with citation. Then 2 days later, on December 22nd, he was pulled over again while delivering pizza and arrested for obstructing. He spent 3 nights in jail. His car was impounded, and he lost his job at Papa John's. Obstructing what? Y'all harass this man. You see how they harassing him? Ain't no way nobody get pulled over that many times. Them 3 months, 2 months, a month at a time. Ain't no way. Then on April 8, 2025, while working a new delivery job at Marco's Pizza, he was pulled over by the Craighead County Sheriff deputies and arrested for the harassment and stalking warrant, which came as a shock to him. The deputies also told him he had a no contact order forbidding him from talking to those cops. Wait a minute. If these cops keep pulling him over, what are you supposed to do? Mobley asked, "What are you talking about?" Mobley asked, "What is this about?" The deputy repeatedly told him he had a warrant and a criminal summons. A warrant for what? Mobley asked. A criminal summons for what? I do not have a warrant. I paid all my fines I'm supposed to pay. Mobley has launched a GoFundMe to raise money to fight the charges, and so far he had raised more than $11,000. And then the next day, on April 9th, 2025, while in the parking lot of my workplace, I was approached by 2 Craighead County Sheriff Deputy Lee Norman and Jay Wright and arrested 8 officers within the Jonesboro Police Department. And Jonesboro Police Department filed a no contact order against me in retaliation. I was then arrested and taken to jail. I spent 8 hours in county jail and bonded out on a $10,000 security bond. Arkansas law defines a no contact order as follows. No contact order means an order issued by a court to a defendant at or after his or her first appearance on charges as described under Rule 8.1 of the Arkansas Rules of Criminal Procedure, which prohibits the defendant from contacting directly or indirectly a person in any manner of or from being within a certain distance of the person's home or place of employment. What are we supposed to do? They engaging with him, but they want to say they act like they afraid of him, like he's going around where they at, which they keep pulling him over for what? It's retaliation because they he is putting them on Front Street, making them take accountability for their actions. They gotta hold them. Sometimes you gotta hold these people accountable for their action because it is what it is. When this man get pulled over for BS, been held at a traffic stop for more than 15, 20 minutes, which it shouldn't take that long to write a citation. They CTA, they cover their ass on every front. So they frugalously said this man is harassing and stalking them, but they don't want to keep pulling them over. Now, I wonder, okay, they can't have no contact. He can't have no contact with a police officer. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? See, if you don't want no contact, you don't want the police him to have contact with the police that supposedly is supposedly quote unquote the victims of this situation. They need not have had a police job. They might well not have had a police job. Respect Armando. They might well not have a police job. They not might well not be that line of work. They put this man over too many times. They were stalking, harassing him, but yet they going to arrest him on a warrant for stalking and harassing them. Just because he got the body cam footage, the dash cam footage, and posted it online. Tell me, isn't that a bunch of bull crap? Ain't that a bunch of BS? Isn't that a bunch of BS? What would you do in that situation? He lost one job. His car got impounded because he got arrested on some frivolous charges. I think the videos on Light Luster. Y'all don't believe me? Go look at Light Luster channel, right? Think the videos is on there. Jonesboro Police Department, Craighead County Sheriff's Department. They wanted to search. It probably all started because he had a tail light out. He paid a $45 fine for a seatbelt. It started because he started posting videos of a wrongdoing online from dash cam and body cam for the video, and because he knows his right. He knows his right. I'm going to tell y'all, know your rights, because this man did. It might be a headache. It might be pain. Knowing your rights might save you from a hell of a lot of more headaches than you understand. Because you get put over for a simple traffic violation, they ask to search your car, you don't have to let them search your car. That's your right. Just ask for the ticket and let's go. And that's all I have for tonight. I wasn't going to be on that long. But like I said, know your rights. Leave a comment. I'm going to ask this question. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Who was getting harassed? Mobley getting put over so many times, so many times in the 3-month period, and for stupid stuff, and just let go, or if the cops being harassed and stopped because Mobley is posting body cam and dash cam video online. So who getting harassed? And I've been your host, The Truth. Like I always say, love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. Self-love is the best kind of love, because who can love you better than yourself? Nobody can love you better than you love yourself.
This has been a 20 East Media Network LLC presentation. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And please like and share this video. Thank you and have a good day.
This is The Truth, and this is 20 East Media Network LLC production. All rights reserved.